Hey guys, my name is Mark Trusty. I'm the founder of Core, based out of Buena Vista. Hope this video finds you all well. We just completed our third full season of trail activities, the volunteer group, since Core was created. And before we go sliding into 2020, I want to take a few minutes to reflect back on 2019, recognize all our volunteers, our partners.
Thank you. That's all that I can think to say right now.
Core is dedicated to keeping access open on our public lands, and it is our firm belief that multi-use recreation is a product of the public land road and trail system. The road system allows all user groups to access public lands. Some of us, myself included, enjoy driving the road system for our recreation. However, that same road system allows all users to enjoy public lands. Think about this. When was the last time you accessed your form of recreation on public lands without using a motor vehicle to get there? Right? It just doesn't happen. So some of us drive farther than others in our vehicles on public lands, but at the end of the day, we're all accessing public lands via motorized use. And with that, I want to recognize our sponsors who believe in our mission of keeping our access open. Please support these companies as they have made an investment in supporting your access. Mount Princeton Resort in Chaffee County, Predator 4-Wheel Drive Shop in Colorado Springs, Mile High Jeep Club in Denver, Baker Garage in Denver, Tompkin Machine in Buena Vista, Bill and Beth Lockett at Collegiate Peaks Realty in Buena Vista and Salida, Extreme Terrain online parts retailer, Bone Shaker Cycles in Buena Vista, Elite Four Wheeling, Well Sorted in Buena Vista, On Trail Training in Evergreen, the New Mexico Four Wheelers Club, Global Underground Corp from Colorado Springs, and then our friends at Stay the Trail Colorado and Tread Lightly. Please support these companies and organizations if you have the opportunity to do so. You can also find links to their sites on our page, the Core homepage at keeptrailsopen.com. 2019 was an extremely busy season. Our group logged over 2,000 hours on public lands. Keep in mind, those are not planning hours, those are not email hours, those are not logistical hours. Those are actual project hours on the ground. That's how we have to report our volunteer hours. It is on ground doing projects on Forest Service land. The winter of 2019 and 2020 was a historic year for snowfall and avalanches across the entire state. There were over 500 avalanches reported during the first 10 days, early 2019 in March, first 10 days of March. It was unbelievable, the avalanche activity all over the state. This activity made for a lot of trail cleanup come spring and summer. And Core volunteers and our partners cleared 12 avalanche debris fields to open trails this past summer. Some were major debris fields, like the largest one being on Tin Cup Pass that was a 1/4 mile in length that it had covered the pass. The debris were so extensive on Tin Cup that the Forest Service placed a closure order on that road. And we were able to work with the Salida District to obtain permission to clear that debris field and eventually open the road. Core helped with the Set Them Free event in Salida. We did 2 major projects and partnered with Mile High Jeep Club at All for Fun this year in Buena Vista. We helped with an aid station shuttle for the High Lonesome 100 running race. Yep, 100-mile running race. We shuttled support crew to the aid station for runners near mile 33. Caleb and his crew at the High Lonesome 100 are awesome. They love multi-use recreation. And it was just a great opportunity that off-roaders could help runners in a collaboration to show this. Core also placed kiosk signs near the beginning of 3 of our adopted trails, Grizzly Lake, Closey Lake, and Slide Lake. Thanks to Yamaha and Stay the Trail for helping with these signs. We helped to plan, coordinate, and host our 3rd 14er Fest event this year. The event was larger and featured more trail options than in previous years. To help on multiple groups, we completed a trailhead project at the Green Timber Gulch trailhead, and we helped to rehab a section of the Town of Buena Vista River Trail as part of stewardship event-sponsored projects. We ended our project season with the opening of Tamichi Pass. Now, the road had been closed for 3 years due to a landslide, and while the Forest Service is working on the NEPA process to reroute this short section of road, they agreed to let us clear the slide and open the road while the reroute materializes through that process. Could take up to 2 years. And pretty cool, one of Corps' members, Corey Nasso, who's also the owner of the Silver Plume store down in Pitkin on the Gunnison side over there, put together this really cool drone video of the work project. So check it out real quick. We then turned our attention to the open comment period for the Pike and San Isabel travel management process. I still have a ton of those videos on our YouTube channel if you want to go back and review any of those videos about how the Pike and San Isabel lawsuit came into existence, who sued the Forest Service, and a lot of information about that. That started in 2015. And so we spent thousands of hours working on research, mapping, and submitting comments to tell the Forest Service to keep our trails open. Corps itself submitted nearly 50 highly detailed comments about our trails. And thanks to all of you, Corps was mentioned in more than 300 comments submitted during open commenting. And that is over 10% of the comments submitted actually referenced or recommended Corps, and that our comments be, read and adhered to when they make a final decision. So thanks to all of you for doing that. And I want to send a special thank you to Kevin and Brittany Williams from Light Bright YouTube channel. They were nice enough to stop through Buena Vista, allowed me to speak on camera a little bit about trails, which was awesome. They are very committed to, land use and access, and helping us, so a big thank you to both of them. And then speaking of lawsuit and comments, we were even mentioned in a comment submitted by the PSI lawsuit plaintiffs. So the plaintiffs that sued the Forest Service also submitted, a rather large comment, and we had a little shout out in there. So they called us a special interest group.
We will then crush the rebellion with one swift stroke.
Meaning that we see things differently than they do, and ironically, or maybe not, this comment was made concerning one of our adopted trails, Closey Lake, the same trail where we cleared 3 major avalanche slides this year and put up one of the kiosk signs. Now, see, many of the anti-access groups unfortunately feel as though public land should be, more like Legoland, that you can look but you can't touch.
Oh, this is special too. See, look, see, still got the old tagger on it. See, never even played it. See,
you just bought it.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I wasn't going to touch it.
No, don't touch it.
I was just pointing at it.
Well, don't point even.
Don't even point.
No, it can't be played. Never. I mean,
can I look at it?
No, you've seen enough of that one.
We can't go in there because we might break something, and so that it should be really viewed from afar. I also wanted to make one quick announcement. We have taken our website and added our membership database to it. So this is new. This started in November. So if you're an existing Corps member, your information was transferred over there. And you were emailed a username and a password. You can log in and see, the date you joined, when the 1-year expiration from that is. You can update some of your personal information. You can do everything online. And from now on, when anybody signs up, you click the join button on the website and you'll fill all that info in, and it'll automatically, add you to that member database and give you all of that information. So if you are a current member and have not received that, check your junk mail. Come from landuse@keeptrailsopen.com. See if you can find that email. If you haven't, just contact us over email or social media in some way, and we'll try and get that email to you again. This also works for sponsors, so all of our sponsorships are also in this member database. And if you want to become a member or you have been a past member, then you just need to go to the site, click the join button. It'll walk you through everything. It'll get all your information populated in there, make it really easy. It's set up with automatic reminder emails, so you'll know exactly where you are in terms of date and what's happening. And so that pretty much wraps up 2019 for us. Wanted to send a couple more special thank yous here at the end to the Trails Preservation Alliance, TPA. They've helped us tremendously in our work this year. The State Association of Four-Wheel Drive Clubs, the Colorado Land Cruisers. We were the beneficiary of their Cruising for a Bruisin' event this past summer, so thank you to them. Central Colorado Mountain Riders, CCMR. And then one special thank you to Ryan Dull from the Forest Service. Ryan's, really gone out of his way in his position to help us complete projects, to provide logistics, to help us get materials and signage and things up for our projects. So thank you, Ryan, and we look forward to more projects with you. And hope everybody has a good couple holidays, and we will see you all in 2020.